The life you're living, are you just living it or are you just surviving? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OTMkast podcast. All right, people, welcome back to OTMkast podcast, where we dive into anything and everything that shapes our lives, from sports to lifestyle, from fashion to careers and beyond. And this is your one-stop destination for insightful conversations and engaging discussions. So, today's episode, we're going to be talking about a question: are you living your life or are you just surviving it? And before you answer that question, I want you to take a pause and think about it, like deeply think about it. And one thing is, there's a reality check that comes to you if you really think about it. And if you want to be honest, a lot of us, like, we wake up in the morning, we go to work, we pay the bills, we scroll through Instagram, social media per se, we sleep, and at the end of the day, we repeat. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months, months turn into years, and before you know it, time or years have passed away, and you're not unhappy per se, but you are not exactly fulfilled either. I mean, you're just functioning. I guess that's the best word to use for it. You're just functioning. So the real question becomes, am I actually living my life, or am I just surviving it? Am I passing through the time just to exist in the world? But there's a difference between being alive and feeling alive. The difference between two of those things, being alive and feeling alive. You know, surviving really looks like an airplane. You're living on autopilot at some time or at some point, doing what's expected of you, not what's really meaningful. Either you're always tired, you're busy, but never really excited. Staying in situations because they are, how do I put it, comfortable, and you postponing your dreams with one day I will, one day I will, one day I will. And survival mode is when you're not reaching to life, not creating it per se. You're just trying to get through the week. You're trying to get through the month, and you're not building the life that you actually want. And what's the scary part? Survival mode can feel normal. It can definitely feel normal at some point. And because it has become normal, you forget that you're even stuck in a loop, going back and forth. You're stuck in a cycle, like the earth revolving and all of that. On the second thought, what does living actually look like? Living is, how do I put it now, intentional. Living is making the choices even when they are uncomfortable. Living is when you take the risk that align with who you are, with what you want to become. Saying no to things that drain you. Chasing growth and not just money. Because these days, everybody just wants to hustle and, you want to chase the money. But are you living chasing money, or are you surviving chasing money? Doing things that make you feel present is what living looks like. Living doesn't mean everything is 100%. It doesn't mean everything is perfect. It just means you're awake in your own life. You're not just existing. You're not just participating in things. You're not just carrying out work, tasks that are being assigned to you. And at the end of the day, there are areas that we are all surviving in, whether we like it or not. I mean, let's talk about the real ones now. In your career, how many of you hate what you do? I mean, it's a common phrase that we all hate our jobs. But at the end of the day, we stay because we have bills to pay. In your relationship, How many people stay in situations that don't even serve them just because they are afraid to either start over, what the other person might do, what the other person might say, what's going to happen if I let this go? Or like they say, the devil you know today is better than the angel you know tomorrow. Let's a little bit of mental health comes into those things. You're smiling in public, but inside of you in private, you're struggling real time. Your dreams are a thing that you said you would do over 2, 3, 4, 5 years now, and you're still talking about it. You're not doing anything about it. Sometimes we are not necessarily lazy, but we are just stuck in a survival mode. And the hard question is, when was the last time that I felt, or that you felt, excited about my life? What part of life does it feel like I'm just surviving? What am I avoiding, or why am I avoiding change? If nothing changed in 5 years, would I still be happy with the life that I'm living, or the life that I'm surviving? These questions are quite uncomfortable if you think about it, but they are necessary for you and I to process, rethink, re-strategize. I mean, it's just 1 month into 2026. We still have 11 months to go. You can re-strategize with your life. You can make a new plan. You can push the red button. You can push the green button. You can push the yellow button, whatever reset button you need to press if you've not started on the right path, if you feel you're struggling with the path that you are right now. So the awareness is the first step to change. And now let's shift from surviving to living. You don't need to necessarily change everything overnight. And like I've said in my previous episodes, you need to start small at some point. You need to start pieces by pieces. It's like a puzzle. You put them together one by one, or Jenga. The more you stack it, the more it stabilizes itself. At some point, it falls down. You put it back up. You reset it. When you're starting small, this is what it sometimes also looks like. You set boundaries. You make brave decisions. You want honest conversations. You step forward to what you want, into that role, into that life that you aspire for yourself. Living starts with ownership, no matter what it is. Living starts with ownership. The moment you stop saying, this is just how life is, the moment you stop saying that, then you started living. You know at that point that you're about to choose a different path rather than make the excuse that this is just how life is. That's just what it is. You can make a difference with changing your statement from that's how life is. I choose not to make my life be this way. So everything at that moment, they shift. Everything at that moment, they revolve. Because what? Because you've chosen to rather say, I don't want my life to be like this, than saying, I just want, or this is how life is. So with that being said, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. A lot of us are still waiting for life to happen to us in some way or some sort. But the truth is, life responds to what you tolerate. And at the end of the day, life also responds to what you pursue. So I'll leave you with this. You only get one version of this life. Like they always say, YOLO, you only live once. So you only get one version of this life, not a draft. It's not something you can say, okay, I want to rewrite yesterday, or I want to leave my yesterday. It's not possible. It's not a rehearsal. You're not rehearsing what you are right now. Whatever you do today, whatever decision you make today becomes your tomorrow. So you're not rehearsing what it is. So right now, let's ask ourselves, not next year, not someday, but right now. Am I living my life, or am I just surviving it? And always remember one thing, no one writes your story, you do. If this episode resonates with you, if this episode makes you process, think things, start that life. The fact that you make this a reasonable thought for yourself, means you're about to take that next step. And if you think this episode, someone else could relate to it, share it with them. Let them listen to it. Let's build that community to uplift and elevate one another. With that being said, remember that no one writes your story, and always ask yourself, are you living the life that you want, or are you just surviving this life? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining me in this episode. Until we talk again, have a great day or evening, wherever it is you're listening from. Thank you. This is OTMkast podcast. Bye.